What's up, everybody? What's up? What's up? Just sneaking up on you a little bit on my drive in. I know a lot of people probably trying to get in from work or whatever, but I had some time. I'm in the vehicle, so I just want to shout out to you guys real quick about preparing yourself. We talk about the prepping side, about like buying stuff and some on using stuff, but what we got to be prepared with is, like I keep telling you, you got to be prepared mentally. What's up? Who's that? Jacob C, what's going on with you? Yeah, I was just doing a quick live while I had some time driving. And what's up, everybody? What's going on? Yep. How you doing? Salute back. Spikes. Yep. What it do? What's going on, everybody? All right, so real quick, I just wanted to revisit some stuff that I'm always talking about. And guys, listen, help me out this time. After this live goes off, go back to the comments and put some comments on the comments, because I'm not monetized, so they don't show my, all the people responding and stuff on my videos, or either I don't know how to make it work. But make sure you guys go back to the comments and post your comments there. One quick break from our local sponsor, which is myself. Make sure that you guys go download, if you haven't yet, download my survival checklist. Also, my nuclear survival checklist, and a couple other checklists I have on the website. They're free. Okay, so www.safetycomplianceagency.com. Giving them away free because I know money's getting funny with everybody, and it's always a pricky subject. So whatever, bam, good energy at you right now. So this video, this quick live, was about, are you, preparing yourself? So I know that you are, but I want to make sure we revisit, are we prepared mentally? That's the biggest preparation area you need to be focused on. Say, okay, Major, how do I prepare mentally? You got to start putting yourself through different types of activities that are not conducive to the American dream, plastic reality we've been living in. That's one. You got to do the opposite. If you're going to prepare for ice skating, you better know that after you put them ice skating shoes on, your thighs, legs, everything going to be hurting. You ain't going to be able to walk the next day if it's something you ain't done before. Also, skiing, that'll kill your legs, okay? Now, I tried it before, and it's not fun. I'm not a skier. So, I might jet ski, but I'm not going to snow ski. So, the whole part of preparation, if someone would tell you, is making sure you do some activity with your legs prior to that event so that you don't hurt yourself. That's all we're talking about. So, like I said, if you got a pen and a paper, or you can remember this stuff, jot a couple of things down if it sticks. So one thing I do at the house, I put tape over the light switches. What that does, keeps me from turning the lights on. And I go in the room, dark, and find what I need. Your eyes will adjust. You don't need lights for everything. It's just that we got habits doing that, so that's why we need them. Another tool would be taking a shower. Like, I'm not even joking, y'all. This is the type of mental preparation you have to start doing. Don't think it's funny. It's real stuff I'm talking about. So make sure that, like, when you take a shower, let's say, y'all might think it's impossible, but it's not. I did it overseas every day. You take a bucket of water in the shower and use that to bathe yourself, in a cup and some water, and bathe yourself with that pot of water, or that, whatever type of container you have, you use that, okay? Another thing you can do, and I'm explaining to you what that's going to do and how that's going to work in your life for getting prepared. Another thing you can do is this is a touchy subject, eat less. Like really, really, really just cook just enough. See, in America, it's so used to supersized and oversized, and y'all see that's going away right now because inflation. you know, I need to make a video like something called Great Reset Cheeseburger. Go through the drive-through, get your cheeseburger, and when you open the package, that bad boy this big. So that's what's going on. They're gonna make you do it anyway, but it's best if you inflict it on yourself than let somebody else do it. Because mentally, you're not gonna be shocked. When you start dabbling in preparedness, you gotta know that the mindset that you're in, and the physical is one thing, but it's really the mental that's going to determine whether you fare good or bad in the situation. So it's all about, it's like I said, I put on the community page, I put they playing chess, you playing checkers. So you know what's gonna happen. If the board game is chess and you just used to playing checkers, what's gonna happen? You're gonna be out of your element. So when situations happen like that, we all kind of out of our element because you don't know exactly how it's gonna play out. But what you can do to mitigate the risk levels of it impacting you greatly is you get that muscle memory down in those areas where your enemy could attack you. So it's not about guns and bullets. It's not about necessarily fighting and hand-to-hand combat stuff. That's just an extra tool that you would have on your tool belt, okay? So hold up. I'm gonna get back to the tool belt thing, but C. Marie, what's up? Yo, that's the ride or die right there, y'all. So everybody say what's up to C. Marie. Her and Miss E, Miss Eartha, them my two ride or dies faux show, okay? So anyway, wanted to shout out to you right there. Live and in living color. I wish they bring that show back. Living color was pretty dope. But check it out. That's just another tool for your tool belt. Think of a carpenter. He got a belt on. He got a hammer. He got some nails in the pocket. He got the belt on to hold all this stuff. So when you're thinking about preparedness, you got to suit up like that. You got to have your different tools, and you got to know how to use them. The biggest thing is going to be shock and awe. Okay, if you're already conditioning yourself to something that we don't want to wish it into existence. We don't want to energize it into existence. But if you go over your life and say, one time I had a car wreck and it was good I had insurance. Okay, well, it's best you learn how to drive better if it was your fault. Or it's better that you keep paying for that insurance because you already got experience with that. Okay, so but in these situations where you're talking about things that we visualize through tell his vision, which is tell a vision, or entertainment. See, if you break the words down, tell a vision, they trying to tell you they vision they want you to have. So if you break down entertainment, if y'all Google the word tain, T-A-I-N, tain is an actual substance. Enter, you know what that means. It means to come in. Entertain, and if you wrap around the word ment, that means a continuation of something like mental, okay? The continuation of entertaining your mental. So the word tain means it's the substance that silver, shiny, thin substance they put behind the glass to turn it into a mirror. So enter you, show you what you need to resemble on a mental level. So they've been entertaining us through entertainment on how to see what's actual. Or actually, what they want us to see is actual, while behind the scenes, the real actual living and life, they want to keep from you because they just want it all for themselves, quite frankly. But getting back on point, or trying to get back on point with my rambling, I got a degree in rambology, whatever you want to call it. I made up another word, rambology. So getting back on point, the whole point of preparing is not the equipment. It's not building a bunker. I'm going to tell you something. You can build a bunker and lose your mind down there after a month and cut your life short anyway. So a bunker is not something that's and let me tell y'all something. Don't worry about that. If you got the means to do it, great. Do you a bunker? You could call it a storm shelter. But it probably be better used as a storm shelter with all this crazy weather and probably some crazy weather events we're going to get. So those are the two things you want to watch out for. But just because you got a bunker don't mean you can get to it. And then if you get to it, you're going to have to be mentally prepared to live like that. So if you're not practicing what is kind of probable, we don't want to imagine it to be. We just want to say, based on my experience of living life, excuse my French, shit happens. Bonjour, madam. Bonjour, monsieur. But stuff just happened, right? So based off of stuff just happens, then that's why you would want to be prepared. We don't want to be prepared for the reasons they want us to think we need to be prepared. We need to be just prepared, period, because shit happens. So we want to make sure we're not overthinking, overstressing, because that's another tactic being used. Mental warfare is being used every day on this whole planet right about now. So yeah, I like that one too. Tell live vision. I like that one too. Tell live vision, tell love vision. You know what I'm saying? All that stuff. They putting a 1-2. They trying to Mike Tyson us for real. They trying to Mike Tyson us mentally, and then they let us do the physical damage to ourselves internally. So just know that you're preparing. You need to work on things. Like that's why I did the survival boot camp thing, which kind of got mixed. You know, people were like, oh, I don't have the money to pay for them. Like, you keep eating at McDonald's every day, you should. Come on now. That's a funny, you know, I ain't bagging on nobody to eat at McDonald's, but stop it. It's not good for you. If y'all listen to me, I'm going to tell you, yo, stop eating at McDonald's. They not going to ever be one of my sponsors, and I don't want them to be, so stop eating there. GMO City. But look, make sure that you're roughing yourself up. That's what I was going to say. The survival boot camp training thing I had going on, I still have going on. I got a couple of clients going to come through. I'm not making a big deal out of it. I don't want a lot of people. If you're interested, go on my website, check out the info. There's some downloads, equipment lists, and stuff like that. Just have some fun. Get out the normal. Get out of the energy and the atmosphere you're in. You know, come out in the countryside and do a little running, a little jumping, a little crawling, a little camping, a little this, a little that. Survival boot camp. It'll take the edge off. It'll give you some experience that you can latch a hold to if things were to get looser than they are now. And that's how I'm gonna put it. If they get looser, I ain't trying to say the world gonna come to an end, because we might as well just sit around, sip on some cognac then, and just sit back and watch it all happen, because how you gonna escape that? But I do think there is gonna be changes. I like cognac sometimes. I'll have a drink every 3 months, and I'm a sipper. I will sip that one glass till the water melts, and it'll still be some of it sitting there in the morning, but I'm just a taste fanatic, so it's not about feeling some kind of way. It's about quality taste and how they made it, and oh, I could taste that oakiness thing to it. Okay, but anyway, but look, we got to get roughed up. Rough yourself up. You ain't got to pay me to do it, but if you need that next level, hit me up. Come back to the comments. All of y'all, I want to see all of y'all come back to the comments and show me a little love there. But if you know, feeling some kind of way, it's still kind of a free country, so put in there what you want. But make sure y'all ain't talking crazy on the comments. Let me see what's going on here, and then I'm gonna finish that. Miss E, nah, you not late to the party. You the reason for the party. I already shouted you out, Miss E, Eartha. So and C Marie too, you know, so they right there. I appreciate that, righteous daughter, throwing out that love. So look, y'all, I appreciate you, Larry, Alex. Preparing is great, but Jesus is coming to take away his believers. Look, do your thing, brother. If that's your way, that's your way. Go all the way with it. I ain't gonna never tell nobody, don't do your way. I'm not that guy. I'm not gonna say this. I'm just do what I do, and everybody go do what they do. But as far as trading and sharing information, if I was waiting on the Messiah, let's say, and I needed to hold out, if the Messiah said it's gonna take 93 days, and I only got enough stuff for 90 days, my lamp might run a little short on oil. So I wants to have enough oil, right? So that's what we're talking about. So if you do that way, you still gonna have to, prepare to see your end come get you. So ain't nothing wrong with that. And I don't like to get into a lot of religious talk because people get rubbed the wrong way. So I think everybody, you got to respect if somebody's Muslim, if somebody's, practices Buddhism, you got to respect all that stuff because people come from different walks of life. You don't know what they went through and why they went that way. There's cultural stuff. It's all kind of stuff. That's a preparation thing too. We've been prepped before we started prepping. We've been programmed before we started waking up. So it's a lot of waking up left to do. And that's a part of that mental. I could go over some cool, and look, guys, I got a video. Y'all gonna have to catch my next live. I'm gonna try to do it tomorrow. I'm gonna send out a message saying I'm gonna do it at this time. But I got some medical preps, stuff that you can't get over the counter, but stuff they don't tell you where you can get it, you can get it. So we're gonna do that tomorrow. I just gotta cross some T's and dot some I's with that, because when you start talking about, medical type information, even if you get it from a source, professional source, you just want to make sure you tell your viewers the right information. So I'm gonna write some stuff down. I'm not gonna just off the cuff do that one. So but look, I want y'all to know it's really, really, so you can really just have the freedom right this moment to think anything you want to think. I'm gonna let that sink in for a minute. You got the freedom, the right, the sovereignty, whatever, they could take away all your rights in the world, whatever that is, because if somebody gave you some rights, of course they could take it away. You got a concealed carry permit, that's so they can take something away from you. You probably could have carried exposed carry anyway, but you thought that was cool, and it's just another tool they use to consent, to cause consent to happen, a contractual binding agreement. So, if you could just think anything you wanted to think right this moment, like, okay, let's put it in play. I want all of y'all 201 folks at the same time right this moment to just be quiet. Now listen, if you're driving, don't close your eyes and think this thought. Keep your eyes open, okay? I don't want you to have no car wreck. I pulled over. So think this thought. We love Major. Everybody think it at the same time. Go. You know what? If y'all did it, I don't know who did it, but I felt it. I felt it. I felt the energy. So I'm going to just say, we got the right to think whatever we want to think. And some people will say, well, that's stupid because somebody will kill your body. Your body already going to die. It keeps dying every day anyway. That's not a surprise. They just keep having you put on makeup, going to bodybuild at the gym to make you think you really got all this emphasis on your body, so that you always trying to protect your body. Ain't nothing wrong with protecting your body. You need your vehicle to keep moving until you figure this thing out. That's the purpose of being here, is not to stay here indefinitely. It was always to come figure out your way and then get on exit stage left. Pink Panther used to say the exit stage left. So don't be so afraid of dying. We might find out that that's where the perfect location is to get out of the body. Until then, I ain't figured it all out. I don't think I ever will, but I'm working on it. So, whatever we're accustomed to just know this. The thing that's the right thing is probably 180 degrees in the opposite direction. So, and I don't mean like basic stuff like if you need to make a right turn, you go left and then crash your car. I don't mean that. Don't say Major told me to go left when I should have went right. No, I didn't say that. I'm talking about in thought and in programming and in preparing for something. Everything that's probably the real way is 180 degrees in the opposite direction of where you think it is. So just know that. Start looking the other way. Start thinking out of the box. Because if you don't, like I said in some other videos, you're going to get stuck in the box. You're going to get stuck in the box. And the box is going to encompass everything that you are, what you could be, what you ain't going to be. It's just going to be stuck in that box. You ain't going to never be able to break out of the box. Anything that's boxing you in mentally and causes you to go against somebody else, that's in the box. Anything that's causing you to want to bring harm to somebody else, that thinking's in the box too. I'm not saying you don't need to defend your family or yourself from an evildoer. I'm not saying don't do that. No, you need to take care of business. I'm saying if your thoughts were to be, and this is a part of prepping, guys, so don't go in a different direction. This is all a part of prepping. If your thoughts are to hurt people, or if your thoughts are, I've got to prepare because I got to get ready to punch somebody's lights out, that's the wrong intent. That's the wrong energy. I'm just telling you, I'm just being straight with you. I don't care if I got 2 people on here watching me or 2 million, I'm gonna still say the same stuff. So that's not the goal. Should you be physically able to do some of those things? Yeah. Matter of fact, that's just an exercise. That's just another tool on your tool belt, but shouldn't be the only one. So I think I'm gonna answer some questions and stuff right now, but I think I've gotten enough information to you to make sure that you're staying up on game. They playing chess, not checkers, so you better learn chess. They be moving a little bit slower, but it's more strategic, and the game lasts longer, and then it comes. Okay, so make sure that you learn the philosophy of chess. Make sure that you go on YouTube and watch a chess match and see how they move and how they do things and what their demeanor is and stuff, because checkers is fast-paced, jumping over people and taking them in off the board, which is a symbol. All that is replaying when colonizer takes over a land, which is the board. And I'm gonna say it like a TI is, y'all. Y'all know I'm real like that. I didn't create the game of checkers. I'm just telling you what I see. I ain't this way or that way. I love some Caucasian folk. I love some melanated folk. I love some Asian folk. I love some Hispanic. All y'all African. We all just people. Cut you gonna bleed just like me. So we all the same. But look, that board game, you got only red and black on there. Let that sink in for a minute. What are they trying to symbolize to you? Because everything works off of symbols. The way this whole dynamic is operating. As you want to say the matrix, it's all in symbolism, and each symbol means something. So that board game in itself, that's a preparational tool for people to always be against each other. It's subconscious implantation of ideas subtly over time create the competitive nature to where you are always trying to win. You don't want the other person to win. You always trying to win. That's kind of, it's cliche. Yeah, you want to win, but at the same time, can we win? Can we just all win? Why can't at the end of the thing, we both hold the trophy up or whatever? You know what I'm saying? Because everybody's playing hard. Everybody should be a winner. So these things been set up to make us challenge each other and to go at each other. So at the drop of a dime, that's what you're programmed to do. Take each other out. Be careful with that, because that's a part of the programming tool. And be careful with your prepping energy, because I did a video about that. The way that you prep and you purchase, if you're purchasing in a negative energy or a scared or fearful energy, you're putting that energy into the stuff you're purchasing. When you hand that card over and you're doing it urgently or because you're scared or afraid, you're transmitting that energy into your preps. It can't really be that many good outcomes when you surround yourself with that type of energy. So again, prepare yourself. This is the way I think. You don't have to think nothing like me, because we all different folks with different strokes. But we can all agree on something, I'm sure. We all need air to sustain. We all need some water, because after 3 days, we know what's going to happen. Food is optional. It's a convenience thing. May have some nutrition in it, but it's optional. You don't need it. You really don't need it. Oxygen is water, vaporized water. So you are taking in water if you're deep breathing. Anyway, I'm getting off point. It's just another informational piece. Look into that if you want. But if you inhale 50 deep breaths every day, say you sit down and meditate. Meditate is just sitting there being still. It ain't nothing new age. It's just meditation. It's just thought. Maybe it's thought about nothing, because some of us are we're meditating on too much stuff that we can't even get the stuff out. And then all this playing are images related to movies and TV programs you watch that then conclude what things look like for you. So we want to be able to sit down and stop prepping thinking, stop the world's going to end. Let it end then. If it's going to end, just let it end. Okay? Just be sitting there peaceful when it do. So your energy leaving this spot is a peaceful energy. You don't want to leave here in a tragic, dramatic, running for your life energy. Trust me. You don't. If there is something to do with reincarnation, I'm not saying that's because I don't know, but if it is, you don't want to come back in the same thing every time. You don't want to keep doing this over and over again, do you? If that plays out that way. There again, I'm not a educator in that field. I don't know. It's just, I know it's a word. I know it's attached to beliefs, and I know that certain groups of people believe that way and certain people believe this way. So at the end of the day, you just got to analyze the information and go, I'm gonna get out of the box and I'm gonna look at that for a hot second. And if it makes sense to you, bam, parlay that, add it in, put it in the queue. It'll help. Listen, I done traveled to enough countries in my short lifespan to see that it ain't like this everywhere else. It's a good not like this, and it's a bad not like this. So the bad would be, I'm gonna just be on Front Street with you, would be the religion side. Because in your prepping mentality, it's so deep, y'all. It's attached to the beliefs. It's attached to the culture we have, the one that keeps changing every 4 months right now. But it's attached to, I'm gonna ruffle some feathers again, Christmas and Easter, and it's attached to all that stuff. Thanksgiving, all that stuff, y'all. So I'm not trying to divide us here. I'm just telling us as a group right here in this conversation, all of that stuff has an effect on how you will view what's coming at you or view what's going away from you, because your cup could be viewed as half full or half empty. That's all user optional energy. That's user optional power. So you have the power to view something going great or not going so great. I see all the videos with Canadian prepper and this prepper and that prepper. Damn, it's that bad? I mean, it's that bad out there? So, and maybe it is. But in my mind, I'm projecting not for me. So sorry. Now, if it just come knocking on my door, I have to handle it. Up until then, I ain't trying to make it pull up like a subway in front of the house and everybody jump off knocking at my door like, yo, we trying to get you. I ain't doing that. I don't accept that. That's not my procedure. Ain't got nothing to do with my prepping. Ain't got nothing to do with zombie apocalypse and all that nonsense, man. Look, the zombies are the ones who stay in the box. The zombies are the ones who's walking around going, in the rain. Oh, I don't need an umbrella. That's the zombie. Soaking wet. I don't need an umbrella. What you mean you don't need it? It's raining. Put an umbrella up. Nah. Nah, I'm gonna just do it this. I'm gonna stay wet. Zombies are the people who can't function mentally in any type of, look, any little stressful event, they're gonna freak out. So y'all know it's probably gonna be, unfortunately, more programming put out there on television or television regarding shootings. You know, I got something funny to say. Did anybody notice that when a certain melanated individual was in office in the place called the governmental building, it was a whole bunch of that popping off, wasn't it? And then as soon as that individual left, it seemed like that at least came off the media outlets. It's not like it escalated. It kind of dropped off. And then we got into some other media-driven programming tool sets. So now it looks like they may be trying to ramp that back up. So I'm just telling you, you can actually, if you took some time and researched media and different governmental personalities that have been in there, somebody's probably got a chart that shows this happens and then this happens. It's just like the stock market. Then this is going to happen. And then this is going to happen again. It's like a playbook, y'all. They got a playbook. And they just be working the plays. It's just like a big ass football team. And they ain't throwing no Hail Marys yet, but they, possibly they got that in the book, I'm sure. Every team got a Hail Mary play. So, it is what it is. But that's how you got to look at it. You got to look at it outside of the box. You got to look at it like, yo, stop taking sides so much. Like, take your side, if anything. But don't assume the role of, I got to be with this group or that group. Because really, until you do enough due diligence and research, the group you think you're with may not be the group you really want to be with if you knew where it originated from. That's all I'm saying. So do your due diligence while we still got the internet up, while things are accessible, books. I know we don't read books hardly no more, but go get you some books so you can be educated the right way, and so you can self-train, self-teach yourself out of the programming we all been indoctrinated through. That's the best prepping advice I could even give anybody, because what's the old saying? Kill the head, cut off the head, right? You kill the body. So if ain't nothing up in here, the body dead anyway. It's just in a processional phase. It's coming. So you got to have it up here. You got to put it up there. You got to get out of the box. I'm going to tell y'all some more. I'm going to do some more videos about some stuff you can do. But I got to make sure y'all, like, Hercules, I don't even want to use no Greek god stuff, but you know what I'm saying. What's another? The Hulk or something, okay? Body strength. If you could put that strength of the Hulk in your mind, that's where we need to be. You need to be mind banging. You need to be throwing bones from here, okay? This will follow. But if you don't have it here, you're going to throw one punch and then somebody going to knock your lights off, because a jiu-jitsu specialist, he going to eat you up, man. You don't know what these people's skill sets are out here on the streets. So don't ever assume that, just because you took a couple of kickboxing lessons that you're a bad A now. No, don't do that. Never assume. You better know before you go into that. Otherwise, it's exit time. Regather yourself, assess the situation, and then think of the next thing to do. That's proper training. It's not run out in front of the bus and then go, oh, it's a bus. No, it's like, oh, I see the bus coming. I think I'm gonna let that one go by. So these are the things we need to change. We need to work on. Start by putting some things in your apartment, in your home, that make you stop doing not the hypothetical, but the normal things that you call normal. You come home at a certain time. First thing you do is throw your jacket on the sofa, flip your shoes off, blah, blah. Nah, first thing you do when you come in the door, before you walk through the doorway, look left, look right, okay? Back into the parking spot. Stop pulling in, being lazy, just pulling in your parking spot. You need to back in. One, I can see behind me with all my mirrors. Two, if somebody coming from the front, I open my door, they can't get at me. It's a natural shield. But if I pull in, I can't see nobody running up on me. You see what I'm saying? You got to change the game with yourself first. Then when you're on the street, that muscle memory will kick in. It's up to you to do it. All I can do is messenger the messages. You know, if you want to build strength mentally, you got to get off the American Dream juice. You got to check your diet. If you go to work at a job and you got to be there at 7 and you wake up at 6, you better start waking up at 4:30. Start going to bed early. Start changing your system now, or else they gonna make you deal with it later. That's the whole gist of it. Let them change whatever they gonna change or attempt to change. I can't speak too much on it, but they know what time it is. And for those who have little fear about and know some information, what's really going on behind all of the front business, it's actually a time for it to change. It's the end of systems. It's the end of a regime. It's the end of this. It's the end of that. You know, it's all that stuff. So it's a little deeper down the rabbit's hole. I probably won't go into it here because I'm getting a little tired from speaking all this energy out. You know what I'm saying? And y'all receiving it. So y'all not intentionally draining me. Trust me. I'm the one who did the live. So it's me. But when you give out a lot of inner energy, you get drained. So you got to go regroup. You got to, you know, hydrate, get that alkalinity up. That's another thing you want to do while you prepping. Stay hydrated. Stay hydrated. Keeps the brain sharp, or gets it sharper. Keeps your organs moving. Just make sure it's the right water. Make sure it's the right hydration. But at the least, hydrate. Make sure that you hydrated. Make sure that you know, you're not causing disease. We gonna get sick from something. Something gonna get us one day, but it ain't gonna be from dehydration. I'm not gonna do that one because I'm gonna just stay hydrated. It's just my choice. So while I'm here, I want to be as sharp as possible. I want to give y'all, you know, enough information and enough good energy. So I hope this is doing that. I'm gonna answer some quick questions real quick. Dang, it's about 82,000. Hold up, y'all. Okay, let me see what's going on here. Let me see what's going on. Are y'all good with this video? If so, hit the something and then do the comments. After we get off the video, off the live, go to the comments and blow it up for me. Because, you know, I want that positive flow continual. So we just keep reciprocating it. You know what I'm saying? That's why I talk like this, so we can reciprocate this energy that's good, okay? Good intentional, good intentions, good energy moving forward. Ain't got nothing to do with a backup plan. We got a go up plan, a move forward plan. So that's where we want to keep it. All right, let me see. Shout outs. Talking to some folks. Kim, Naked, what's up there? Rhonda Scorpio, what's up? She's out in Michigan. Is it cold up there? What's going on in Michigan? All right, Dev Turtle, what up? Hey, Major, Black Girl, what is that? Black Girl Team 96, what's up? Angels Journey, did I talk to you, bro? I want to know. Hit it in the comments. Staten Island Prepper, what's up? Get extra green, people, and oats, a lot of, and dry stuff. Great channel, keep up the good work. Appreciate you, Staten Island Prepper. Digital Africa, what's up? What's up? All of y'all, if I can't name all of y'all, but you know, C Marie and Miss Eartha, ride or dies, yo. Props to those right there. Oh, y'all can get on my Patreon if you want. After this live finishes, I'll be able to put those links on here if you want to double back at some point. If you don't get on the Patreon, I know this is bad publicity for myself, but if you don't, it's okay, because whoever's on there get what I got, and whoever's on there just have a little extra access to me outside of this. Look like my glasses are dirty. Why don't y'all tell me? Got me up here with these dirty glasses on, man. I'm on live TV. Nobody said nothing. I hope I ain't got nothing in my nose. Y'all ain't even telling me. What's up, fam? What's up? You know, look out a little bit better. Who got my back? The phone facing this way. If somebody come from behind me, y'all gonna say something? You better. I have your back. You better have mine. All right. Who else on here? Apartments available. New York City. Yo, they trying to alter the black vote. They want them to be stupid enough to vote Democrat again. Well, y'all know, okay, apartments available New York City. That's what she just said. I don't take sides with the politics, because that's all it is. It be politics. But I will say this. If you do your history research, history broken down stands for his story. So you got to dig real deep to find out which his story is the right story. But history, if I might ruffle some feathers, I hope not. Maybe I shouldn't say anything, but yo, I'm major, so I'm just saying it like a TI is once again. You hit the likes anyway, whether you like what I'm saying or not, just hit the likes. Subscribe too. But look, Democrat or Republican, to me, my opinion, okay? If you go through history, you'll find out the Republican Party was started by melanated folk. I'm just reporting. I'm just the messenger. I hear gunshots going off in the background, all kind of stuff right now. Melanated individuals, I think if I remember right, out of Texas. I could be wrong. Somebody, if you know the information, but they started that party in Texas, melanated individuals. The other party, unfortunately, started out with some folks that Caucasian folks don't like, Hispanic folks don't like, and melanated folks don't like. I mean, nobody in the world really likes them, but they are good trickers. They're specialists in the art of trickology. So yes, they're trying to alter the black vote. They want them to be stupid enough to vote Democrat again. That was said by Apartments Available New York City, not me. But yes, that's broken down. That's exactly what's going on. That's what it did. So just do some research, do your own due diligence. The information is out there still. Don't get all pricky and sticky with this politics stuff, because it's divisionary tactics at its finest. That's all it is. District of Columbia is one spot trying to make itself appear to be the governor of all. And everybody should know that each state is its own country in America. Go do the research. Each state is its own municipality, its own governing body. So either they have to give up some authority to have that other group help them or do something, or they don't have to. So you need to know this stuff. It'll make all the difference in the world when it comes, that politics, breaking families up. Daddies don't talk to sons no more. Mamas done kick people out of the house. People getting hurt over it. People go to this church and that church because of it and don't go to church because of it. Yo, it's so chopped up, man. You can't even put the pieces back. This ain't even a puzzle piece no more. It's like confetti. We living in a world of confetti. You can't even put the pieces back together now. So it's too many divisionary tactics being rolled out constantly, being deployed all the time. So let me move my car. These church folk right here coming up in here. I'm in their parking lot, so let me move. I just kind of bogarted myself up in here, made my presence known, and let me roll up out of here. But that's what's going on with the. I can't be in the sun, y'all, because then people be complaining. Major, we can see right up your nose. At least them, the real folks, tell me what's going on. All right, so but yeah, the politics thing, I ain't no party to it. I see all of the elements. I can just stand back and go, wow, this is a nicely oiled machine. They know exactly how to get your expectations up, how to make you fearful of this, how to make you do this, how to make you jump. I missed it the last time. I did a video. The group was called Crisscross. I was having a senior moment. Couldn't remember the name, but they make you want to jump. Mac Daddy make you jump. That's what politics do. That's exactly what it do. So just do what you do. I ain't gonna tell you stop doing what you do if that's what you do, but just analyze it a little better. You know what I'm saying? That's all. Just analyze it a little better, and just know that things that are good for us are in 180 degrees from where we at right now. So you need to start clocking your way back the other direction. And then you also need to start putting that good energy on the street. If it's going to be some bad time, look, everybody know what go around, come around. And everybody know, what some of the other old English adages they use on the street. What go around, come around. Basically, the whole premise is whatever energy you put out, you get back. That's it. So, prepping, you need to be prepping mentally how to put the energy on the street that's going to come back and assist you. If it don't assist you directly, maybe it's assisting your kids, your family, your children, somebody in your family will get assistance. When you couldn't be there for them, somebody might stop and hook them up, take care of them. So it's more about, it's not that you need to see some type of evidence for yourself. You just need to know what go around, come around. And you just need to make sure that you're not, see, what they want, I'm going to say this because I got to say it. They want you to send out the fear energy so it can come back to get you. The more fearful you are, the more nervous you are, the more on pins and needles you are, that's exactly what you're investing into. So, like I said, we can't even really talk about prepping equipment and items yet, even though I'm going to try to hit that this week. I got some groovy stuff because somebody's sending me something, and I'm going to do a giveaway. I ain't going to say it right now, but I'm going to do a giveaway, so stay tuned. But whatever you energize, that's what you going to get in this life or the next. That's why I say in the book, I say the book, y'all say the Bible, you know which one I'm talking about. Whatsoever is bound on earth, I read it twice. It say earth, URF. It say the way Major said it, earth. Whatever's bound on earth, bound in heaven. Okay. I hope I don't offend, but I'm gonna say it anyway because this is how I do. If you don't like what I'm saying, bye-bye. Can't help you. But if you do, hang in there. The heaven part they're talking about is the highest point of the body. Your heaven is here. Okay? Now, if you believe in a physical heaven, hey, do your thing. I'm right there with you. I'm gonna energize you up for it. But to me, my opinion, my heaven here. Okay? So whatever's bound on earth is bound in heaven. In other words, whatever agreement you get into right here, you into up here. So then, if your thoughts are accumulating all of these bindings, you stay in the box. It's the reason why they put the casket 6 foot down. I think the casket's 6 foot long, 6 foot under, and then you in a box inside of a box. What they think gonna break out? Oh, well, it's because, we want to make sure that nothing leaches underground. Oh, but we dumping all this toxic waste everywhere. That's okay. But something that naturally degrades and goes back into the ground, oh, don't let that loose. What are they trying to keep in the box? Is it that they're trying to pre-program people who go view where that person transitioned to? They get to go to the funeral, right? And view this so that you can keep being programmed inside a box, inside a box. So somewhere and I probably lost some viewers because of what I just said. Oh, well, there again. Oh, well, sorry about that. Can't help you. But for all of y'all that's sticking with me, I appreciate you. But the box thing, we got to work on it. So whatever points or parts of your mind that you know is in a box, fix it. Just fix it now. Stop playing. You need to be fixed and then running operably from here forward. Just take the time and fix it and let's go. Stop playing games. If you gonna do the vegan thing or vegetarian, do it. If you're gonna start doing yoga, then do it. If you're gonna start working out 15 hours a day, do it. You want to fly a helicopter, do it. Stop wasting time. That's the best prep information. Also remember, don't telegraph your energy negatively because it's going to come back to you at some point. And always just keep moving. Don't worry about what they're saying in the media too much. Don't worry about the idea of shortages, because I told y'all, Mama Nature, she ain't got no, she don't have no shortages. So make sure that you're well equipped or adapted. Get that foraging book. Just go get any foraging book for your area. I told y'all that in the other videos. So get the foraging book, and you ain't gonna run out of food if you change your mind and change your programming and learn how to eat dandelion, learn how to eat curly dock. All this other stuff is out here. It's all kinds of food laying in your front yard, but people be cutting it and then spraying weed killer on it. Whatever you sow, you'll reap. So yeah, you deserve to have a shortage if you don't wake up out of the stupor after I just told you that, and you don't go investigate all the edible food around your house. What shortage? Oh, Major, they about to do this. They ain't did it. We still here. So let's don't help them get it here quicker. It's time for a system change. It's time for atmospheric change and all that anyway. Every 25,000 something years, the earth go through a huge process of change. Some people might call that, the tribulation period. Whatever you want to call it, it on the Mayan calendar, they called it something too. That stuff happens. They already know it's going to happen. This is why they have to do what they're doing now. So just know that. Enjoy your life. Enjoy your time that you have. Enjoy being peaceful, but being prepared to take care of your household, for those that you're responsible for, and including yourself. Just like on the airline, what they say, put your mask on first before you try to help somebody else put their mask on. They tell you that for a reason. So I know all of y'all know that, but I just got to remind you. I appreciate all of y'all. I'm gonna look at some of these comments. Y'all got some great energy today. We got all the right people on here. Don't eat live bats anymore. Okay, that's what's up. I saw that on Tropical Thunder when Fats, if anybody watched Tropical Thunder, you'll know what I'm talking about. You'll be like, how Major know this stuff? Major be watching some stuff because I'm looking for symbols, signs, and information that they telegraph. But anyway, that's a pretty funny one. He was trying to do some drugs, and the bat took it, and then he ate the bat. So yeah, I ain't eating no bats. I'm good, bro. Appreciate you. But everybody in here, let me see. Everybody just about got the greatest comments ever. I saw one that was like, And Missy, I forgot to make you moderator, or C. Marie. I think we good today. All of y'all, look, I'm gonna get off here. I want all 5 million of y'all. Oh wait, my glasses was so dirty. I thought that said 5,270,000. Oh, it's 274 people. I want all of y'all to go back to the comments, hook it up in there, because people that end up visiting my page or my channel, they will actually see these comments. So y'all helping energize them. I get tired of all the nonsense comments and all the stupid comments about this and that, and people telling you look like this, or all these different things. We need this we need to purge the power source and zoom it into a certain area so we can energize it. So every time I do a live or video, we just draw more of the same. That's how you draw more of the same. If you think money all the time, it'll come to you. But what you need to be thinking, I think resources. The money, whatever, it just come from wherever it come from, and then I take care and get the resources. So the resources are more important than thinking about the money. So we don't want to get hooked on what we've been hooked on. We want to get off that adrenaline, that dopamine feed. Money got an energy with it, so you got to be careful with it. You got to be a craftsman with that stuff. Okay, I appreciate all of y'all. Hook the comments up when I get done. Okay, Black Girl Ting, my question is way up in the comments. Hey, Put it down here again. Let me scroll down, see if I can get it. Ah, y'all really pushing today. It looked like 50,000 people are on here, yo. Say about moods, you're good alien. Blah, 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 blah. Jesus Christ returning. Okay, cool. Cool that. Cool. You're welcome, Gift Edom. Hey, Gift Edom, you hit me up so many times. That's what's up. That's a ride or die too. I think you Gift. Where you from? Aren't you from another country? Put it on here real quick. That's what's up. All of y'all just dope, man. That's all I gotta say. Y'all all dope. Gloria, Aquino, what's up? Y'all all just dope. If you didn't get a chance to see, if you didn't, hold on. Can I answer this or should I spend any energy on it? Dane Blaine says, yo, Major, I need you to get in groove. Need you to get in groove. Jesus Christ is an erroneous name. So I think what Dane is trying to say, yeah, Jesus Christ would be an erroneous name because it would start with Yah. Yeah, J was created 500 years ago. Well, the English language is only, I say language because it's hard to speak it, but the English language is only roughly 400 to 500 years old anyway. So the letter J didn't exist up until then. They made the J sound. Everything prior to that was pronounced Yah. So for example, Yeshua would have been a proper Hebrew name. I'm not a scholar. I'm just saying. So when you use, for one thing, I would tell anyone to investigate Hebrew. And if you learn to speak Hebrew, you'll probably interpret a little bit different what's going on with those texts. So until you get out of the English language and then find out what language was the original, it's going to be really hard to decipher what's actually going on because they have us compartmentalized in sections through religious text and religious sources. So that's just not me saying it or my personal opinion. Traveling the world, I see it. I see it. If anyone tells me now, or ask a question in reference to religious figures or so on and so forth, I'm going to first try to vet them and say, have you been out of America yet? And if you've been out of America, you will have a little broader capacity to see what's going on in the world. Because if you're reading the book and you know that A, B, C is the proper format in another country, it might be C, B, A. Just like if you go to Europe right now, I'm gonna give you a perfect example. If you go to Europe right now, I believe, of course, there's areas where you still drive on the opposite side of the road, and then the stoplights are not red. Last time I saw them, they were green or blue. Whoever's in Europe right now, you could probably chime in and let me know. Maybe it's been changed. But at one point, see, the stoplight colors aren't universal. Red don't mean stop in every country. I don't know if you knew that. Just like if you wear a certain kind of clothes or color or a certain style, of course they know you're a foreigner because you don't resemble nothing that looks like anything around there. So everything that you know from here, I would just say, and I was kind of commenting on Dane Blaine's comment, is have you been, let me see, the true name is Yahshua the Messiah. So Dane, I feel you. But listen, my question to you would be, have you ever traveled outside of America? I just need to know that before I could conversate with you on a certain level regarding what you're talking about. So anyway, until you tell me that, I won't even hit those things because I'll get you out in the deep water. You might sink. You know, I don't want you drowning. I want you to stay safe. So it's a lot of sharks out there in that water, some whales and stuff. So let's keep it safe. But everybody else, like I said, when you, what's up, Magnificent Tyler? Everybody else, when you following your way, because I'm gonna get off now. We had an hour. Following your way, Keep following your way. If you got conviction in that area, keep that energy. I ain't telling you to change directions on what you're doing. So if you commenting in opposites of what I'm talking about, I guess you think you're trying to change my energy, but it's not going to happen. I've been there, done that for a long time, so I know I know what I know. And that's what I need to know is what I need to know for me in my house. So, Dane Blaine, you still bypassing the question. A minor investigation can prove what? I need to know if you've been out of America. That's only 14. Stop dropping information. I need to know one thing, Dane, and we're going to get done with this conversation. If you can't tell me if you have not been out of America before, or if you can tell me, we can keep talking about it. But right now, it's just a bunch of mumbo jumbo we throwing up. So anyway, let's see. Download Major's list and make a list. That's what's up. Download all that stuff. Look, I got, and Gloria, you're right. It would be Yeshua. That's right. So people got to get your info. See, when you go to the government and you do your paperwork, you know, if you have something misspelled, they're going to hold you to that. If you go to a court of law and on the docket, they misspell your last name and you the defendant, you can get out of the case. They can dismiss the case because they're not even talking about the same person just because one letter is spelled wrong in your name. So if you know that information, you could get out of a lot of situations. So details are very valuable and they're pertinent. So like Gloria Aquino was saying, if his name is Yeshua, let's say, okay, let's say that, then if you're saying Jesus, it sounds like to me two different individuals. I'm just going to keep it like that, 100, and pat myself on the back. Good job, Major. That's enough of that. I'm Buddhist. That's what's up. Appreciate your energy from there. Whoever you is, we all people. We all cut and bleed. We all do the same stuff. If some of y'all, we all aliens. We really ain't from here. Your body here, but we ain't really from here. So we all aliens, we all doing the same thing, but they got us all alienated from the alien nation, I guess you might say. So, but anyway, yeah. That's what's up. So everybody, I'm gonna try to keep up the good work. Y'all keep helping me, keep up the good work. When y'all show up like this, and we having these collabs, and we shooting this energy around. You know, as long as it's the good energy, I really believe, and I don't even believe, excuse my French, we throw that word out. I know that we're doing the right thing. Okay. Everything else can manifest from there. So as long as we not tearing away at each other, and that's why I say, whatever you believe, thank you, Miss E. Whatever you believe, do your thing. I'm not trying to convince you to follow no people, no, not me or nothing. Just do your own due diligence. Find your way so that you have your way. That's all I can say. But I appreciate all of y'all. I'm going to get off here and get to his house, get some veggies. And hold on, I'm Ms. Gloria Aquino. Until you learn the proper name and start using it, God will answer to Jesus Christ. God says his name is I am. That's what's up. That's what's up. And look, guys, let me say this real quick so we can revisit some stuff later. But this wasn't supposed to turn into a politicking. This wasn't supposed to turn into a religiology, whatever you want to call it. But hey, it is what it is. But listen, just know that the English language, we don't even speak the King's English. English comes from England. That's where it was designed and probably taken from some dramatic the Germany, that's the germ. They're talking about Germans, the germ. Break down the name. The first part of that is germ, and then in the German. So nothing against German people. One of my best friends is from Germany, so I'm just talking about the way they speak things in English. Actually gives it a different format based on how we've been programmed. So the thing about it is Anderson says, what is the warning? It's prepare yourself. Anderson, the whole message has been prepare yourself mentally. So if you're new to my channel, you might not know I ramble, but in my rambling comes out some stuff that I even go back and watch and get information so I can expound further on things. So it's not just for you. If you don't like what I'm saying or you're questioning something, it's cool. There's plenty of channels on YouTube, but I appreciate you anyway. But look, English language is filled with, y'all heard me say this before, spells. What did they teach you when you went to public? Take off the L. When you went to public school, okay, they got to rephrase things to give you ways to digest it. Because once they teach you all these words, take the S off the back of the words and it spells swords. After they give you all these swords to cut each other with, ain't nothing left but a bunch of division. So when you went to school, which I broke down before, is another word for Sheol. Go look up the definition of Sheol. It's not what you think. Go look it up. Sheol, okay? When you get that definition, apply that to where you went to school. Sheol, okay? And then you'll kind of get an overstanding on your way to understanding what's going on. They got us working against ourselves, working against each other, casting spells because they taught you spelling. We was taught how to spell. That's why they call it that. So if you, maybe spells are real. They got to be, because that's what they taught us. You don't know the real spells, the ones that equate to positivity. We might just be trained in the negative spells. So you got to be careful of all of the words, swords you use. The word cuts like a two-edged what? That's because it's filled with English words. So if you're going to dabble in those fields, which I don't go that far, I just know the outside information, you better learn all of the text where it came from, because if you don't, one small detail can lead you this way, this way, this way, or this way. But Leo, okay, Quan, Wan, Amura, it's an H, not a Y. Bam, there's a whole nother thing you can throw out there. I got you. So, but the H, not a Y, still an English letter, still an English symbol. So then we right back at the same thing we was at before. But anyway, look, appreciate all y'all comments. Yo, y'all just lighting this thing up. Yo, I appreciate that Angel's Journey. That's what's up. That's some, yo, hit me in the chest kind of comment right there. That's what's up. Monique Robinson, that's what's up. Bam. Gloria Quino, you right again. When you write, you write. Everybody's they own right. And that's the part we got to understand. You're right. I can't convince you that you're wrong. I shouldn't be trying to convince you. All I need to do is show you. I need to be the person that I claim to be based on any text. I need to be doing that thing. So if you're doing that thing and I'm doing that thing, I really don't have to say much about the thing I'm doing, because my energy emits where I'm coming from, where I'm standing on. If you in the Masonic stuff, I'm standing on my square. If you in the Muslim stuff, I'm standing on the Quran. If I'm in the, it's all kind of ways to stand. I didn't create none of them, and neither did y'all. It just be like that. So look, I'm starting to sweat in the AC. It's time to go home. So I hope y'all like the conversation. I appreciate all of y'all's comments. You welcome, Gloria. I really appreciate y'all. This energy exchange has been awesome. Chi, baby, Chi, that's what's up. You got to get that Kundalini fired up. But if you do, you better know it's going to burn, baby. It's going to burn up some stuff. So you better be ready for it. You better do some research. So sharing knowledge, that's what's up. German actually means maniac with a spear and an O. Okay, well, I mean, I haven't vetted that, but okay. I didn't know that. That's great. Take the E off my last name, brother, Nan V, but I appreciate you. Nan, are you Vietnamese by chance? Ding Chao? You Vietnamese? Okay, maybe. All right, y'all. I appreciate all of y'all. I'm going to get out of here. Dane Blaine, even though we was going back and fight, peace to you, brother. If you I can't tell, Dane Blaine, peace to you. Anyway, have a great evening. All of y'all have a great evening. Hit the comments and download all my free stuff. You know why? I love y'all. Before I was selling it, I was just trying new things on my channel. Hey, I never done it before. So bam, hit the downloads. They free. I'm showing who I am with the documentation and the information I'm giving you. Just know that's I'm all what you see and what you hear. This is what you get. That's all it is. So look, y'all, for another kind of cool video. Y'all made this one a great one. Appreciate y'all. I'll be hitting y'all with some cool stuff here this week. And until the next time, this is Major signing off for another kind of cool video. Peace.